channel, and thank you so much for watching. So for today's video, I am going to be showing you guys how to go from a daytime look to a nighttime look. This is really simple and really easy to do, and it's a lot of fun because you can wear 2 makeup looks in one day. So I definitely wanted to share with you guys because, you know, in today's society there's something happening at all times. So it's a very fast pace, there's something always going on, whether you're at work all day and then after that you have plans with your girlfriends for drinks, or you have to meet your husband, boyfriend at date night, you have to go meet your parents, you want to go out to a club, whatever it is, there's always something going on, and sometimes we don't have the time to get home and start from scratch. So whatever you have in your face, there's always a way to make it better without having to start from scratch. So that's what I'm going to be showing you guys today. I did show you guys earlier, well, you guys haven't seen it yet, but I will be showing you guys a very easy look, and then we're going to transform it into this makeup look that I have on right now. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and find it helpful. Please don't forget to tag me in the pictures if you do decide to recreate it. I love seeing your recreations. They make my day, especially when you guys tell me where you were to, what people were telling you, the experiences that you had wearing my makeup. I absolutely love to hear those stories. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys very much, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye! Okay, you guys, so I have already done my foundation, concealer, powder, and brows. I decided to skip it because my routine doesn't really change too much, and I just thought it was necessary to do for this video because I want the main focus of this tutorial. Ooh, I can't see, the lights are so bright. I want the main focus of this tutorial to be on the eyes. My eyelids are already primed, by the way. So I'm going to take Benefit Hoola bronzer. Love this bronzer. And I'm going to get it with a Sigma E40. I really like this product because it's a little bit more on the cooler tone. So we're going to start applying this on the crease. And we're just going to blend this back and forth from inner corner all the way to the outer corners. You can do a lot of it. You can do little of it. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Let me move my mirror so that I can see what I'm doing. So just start off by applying this up on the crease, and using a bronzer instead of an eyeshadow is going to be a lot quicker in the mornings because you don't have to grab too many products, so it's going to be a lot easier to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye and just put this up on the crease. So then I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro palette. This one is number 2. This is a little bit more cool tone than number 1. And I'm going to take Cool Gray, which is a really kind of basic gray, matte gray shade. So I'm going to take that, and I'm using a Sigma E55. And I'm going to apply this all over my entire lid. So I'm going to pack that all over my entire lid. And it will be pretty dark at first, but you guys will see how it will smooth that out and make it a lot lighter. So I'm packing this all the way up to that crease, and then I'll show you guys how we blend it upwards. So first, just focus the color in the entire lid and make sure that it's even. And then once you have that, you're going to pull your eyelid a little bit and you're going to start blending upwards, so that the Hoola and that color kind of mix together. So just blend it. And as you guys can see, the more blending you do, the lighter the color becomes. So if you want a really light application, I recommend that you blend. So kind of lost some of the color right here, so I'm going to apply a little bit more in that lash line. Then I'm going to go back in with the brush that we applied Hoola with, and I'm going to grab a little bit more, and I'm going to just blend both of these colors together. So it doesn't matter that you get the Hoola down to the lid, you pretty much just want to blend it out so that there are no harsh lines. And this is also going to soften up the gray so that it's not too dark, because I know a lot of people like to wear too dark of an eye color for like a daytime thing. But I'm just showing you a really easy, smoky, sultry eye that you can turn from a very basic color to, for a very basic look, to a really pretty nighttime smoky look. So you see the difference between one look and the other. This one's a lot harsher and this one is more softer and more kind of cohesive. So again, I'm going to grab a little bit more Hoola and I'm going to blend this in the crease and downwards towards the lid. I'm going to go in with with whatever is left on that brush. I'm going to just tap it in the areas where I kind of lost some of that product, which is always the lash line. So I'm going to just tap some of that product and again just blend. So I zoomed you guys in so that you guys can see what it's looking like so far. It's really blended and there are no harsh lines. You can go in with a smaller blending brush, something like the Sigma E35, and really get in that crease and blend it out even more if you would like. But I kind of like it like this because it's a little bit darker up in the crease and then it kind of fades. So I'm going to get a little bit of Hoola again. By the way, I just noticed that Hoola and light brown from the Lorac palette are exactly the same. So if you don't have Hoola and you have the Lorac Pro palette, just use that instead. So I'm going to get a little bit more of Hoola and I'm going to work this in my lower lash line. So I'm just putting this in the lower lash line just to smoke it out just a little bit. I make the ugliest faces when I'm doing my lower lash line, I swear. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara. This one is the L'Oreal. Is it L'Oreal? Is it L'Oreal? But yeah, it is. I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof Miss Magna. I really actually like this mascara, so I'm going to apply some to my top and bottom lashes. So now for the face, I usually will do something really quick. So I'm going to take my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish and Give Me Sun. So I'm going to put this all over just to bronze the skin. I'm going to just put this right here just to kind of bronze the skin a little bit, nothing too much. So I'm going to take it up in my forehead as well and right here in my temples. I'm going to take some down my neck as well. For blush, I'm going to go in with Spellbound by Makeup Geek. I mentioned this in almost every single one of my videos. This is my favorite blush ever. So I'm going to put this in the apples of the cheeks and I'm moving it back. And for an everyday glow, I really love the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. Now these are a little bit expensive, so if you don't have this, you can use Shimma Shimma by Makeup Geek and use that as a highlight instead. That's an eyeshadow, but it works just fine. So I'm going to apply just a little bit of this up here. And I always like to blend my highlights down towards my cheeks, towards the apples of the cheeks, just so that everything is blended and glowy. So I'm going to also take some down my nose and just a little bit on the chin. So for the lips, I'm just going to be adding a gloss because this isn't like a daytime look, so I don't want to do anything too crazy. So I'm going to go in with the YSL in Gold. This is my favorite gloss ever and it's a really pretty, just glittery type of color. So that pretty much completes your daytime look. I'm gonna let this set in and I'm gonna go ahead and do some things that I have to do today. I have to go to Target and stuff like that, so I'm gonna let this sink in and then I'll be back later on just to kind of show you guys what I do to dress it up for a night out. So I'll see you guys later. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours, so I'm going to pick my weave back because we're about to get dirty. So I'm going to put this in my top lash line, just a very small line. I'm not winging it out, I'm not doing anything too crazy. I'm going to take a MAC 242 brush and I'm going to go back into that palette, the first palette, and I'm going to take the color Charcoal, which is a darker kind of gray. I'm going to take that, very little of that, and I'm going to start smudging this right where we applied that eyeliner. So I'm taking this and I'm just going to smudge this right there. Just pack that, just kind of blend out that liner with this color. Like that. And I'll show you guys how we make it softer. So I'm going to again blend out that liner with this color. Then I'm going to go in with a Sigma E25 and a little bit more of that cool gray that we first applied. And I'm just going to run this right here so that everything is kind of blended. So you just want to run that in between both of the colors, and this is going to make everything look very, very blended. So again, take a little bit more of that cool tone, cool gray, and just run this right here so that everything just kind of blends together. So as you guys can see, it goes from a very cool tone brown to a gray to a really dark gray to almost a black. So then I'm going to take that same pencil and I'm going to put that in my waterline. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush and the cool gray. I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line. Like, I'm really going to smoke it out. So just smoke it out. So now I'm going to apply some lashes. I'm going to use the Ardell in number 106. These have been my favorite lashes ever. They remind me a lot of the Kylie Jenner spidery lashes, which are super in style right now. So I'm going to pop those on. That cable right there is really going to bother me. Anyways, so now for the face, it's really easy what I do. So I would just get a really big powder brush and I just kind of take some of my favorite powder and I just powder off. I mean, I just kind of blot anything that's in the way, or if I've gotten shiny throughout the day. I've actually found the foundation routine that, as you guys can see, I don't really get shiny too much. Go and then just intensify anything that I already previously did, or if my bronzer kind of faded a little bit, and back with the Give Me Sun powder that we used earlier and just kind of re-intensify everything because it does fade throughout the day. So I just kind of intensify everything and that's pretty much it. So now for highlights, for nighttime, I like to go a little bit more intense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Becca's Opal. As you guys can see, I still have a little bit of my highlight left from earlier. So I'm just going to get a little bit of Opal and I'm just going to put this right on top, just to kind of re-intensify it and just make it a little bit more appropriate for nighttime. So now I want to kind of have more of a bronzy sheen in my kind of bronzer. So I'm going to take this dark shade from the Makeup Forever Duo Pro Sculpting Duo, and I'm just going to put this right on top of where we applied the bronzer. And this is just going to give it a sheen and it's going to make it more glowy, which I love. So for my lips, since the eye makeup is pretty dark, I'm most likely going to stay in the kind of neutral zone. So I'm going to take the Too Faced Melted Liquefied Long Wearing Lipstick in the shade Melted Sugar. I'm going to go in with the same lip gloss that we applied, and this is going to tone down the nude and not make it too white. So I'm just going to put that, and you see it kind of just tones it down and it makes it into a really pretty peachy color. So once you do that, your nighttime look is pretty much completed. I absolutely love this look because it kind of gives it like a little rockerish edge to it, which I love. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon with another video. Bye!